So at the start of the meeting, you're going to make sure everybody's admitted. It shows you all the people, and if you need to mute all, then that's where that mute all button is. When you're conducting your live lesson, then there's a couple of things to think about, particularly when it comes to sharing your content. Now, at the moment, you can see I'm sharing a PowerPoint, and that is recommended for your live lessons. That will give you a control over your content, but it will still give you the option to see the conversation window and respond to those kind of things as well. So it's if you share a window or a desktop, you'll lose that option to see the message chat. So that's why PowerPoint in particular is recommended. We've talked about the raise hands feature and the chat window. That's very useful for getting some interaction, getting children to type in questions or comments or observations. Again, obviously that has to fit in with your code of conduct, and you may need to spend some time talking about what is and isn't appropriate to type in to that meeting chat. You may, when you're feeling a bit more confident, want to use some of the tools to help you. Things like forms can be used to ask a question. If I type in @forms, I can create a quick survey or poll within the meeting chat itself. So I'm going to ask a question like, is 1 a prime number? I'm going to change maybe to don't know. And I'm going to send that. And there, once I've clicked that, the chat window contains my question, and you can see how children vote on that. And again, it's a way of just testing, are there any misconceptions about the subject that you're talking about. And you'll have access to these poll results in your Teams app after the end of the lesson by looking at the conversation thread. So after you've conducted your live lesson, you've used the raise hands, you've asked questions, you've addressed misconceptions, you've done some recall, you've done a little bit of new content in small steps. You're then ready to end the meeting after saying your goodbyes, and then you'll have access to a recording of the meeting if it's required in your Stream account on Office 365. So that can be shared with other teachers, made more widely available if appropriate. It's more really as just a record, just in case something untoward happened or you want to share it to another teaching colleague.